Hey everyone, well I am here at the Albuquerque Sunport. I am getting ready to board a plane to head back to Washington, D.C. for another crazy couple of weeks in our nation's capital. You can see I'm here representing New Mexico United. We won our game on Saturday. Obviously, we are all watching the World Cup and cheering on Team USA, but also repping our own hometown team. So very exciting stuff. We've got a couple of crazy weeks ahead of us in DC. This week we'll be dealing with two appropriations bills, one of which is the State Foreign Affairs and Operations Bill. This is the bill that deals with the State Department and what was USAID before the administration dismantled it. We are obviously going to be fighting back with everything we have to the continued dismantling of our international diplomacy and aid work. This has been a very rocky week with regards to the conflict in Iran. Obviously, we remain very, very opposed to what's happening in the Middle East and are fighting back. We're expecting another war powers resolution to come down the pike on Lebanon in the next week or two, and I'm a co-sponsor of that. In addition to that, we have an appropriations bill on water and power coming down the pike. This is funding that normally goes for infrastructure, especially in places like New Mexico. Unfortunately, the administration is trying once again to cut basic funding for things like Water Smart, which is essential for drought and water infrastructure in the West. I'll be in the Rules Committee introducing an amendment to restore that funding, as well as funding for our tribes and pueblos who need infrastructure money to especially invest in infrastructure during these challenging times as we are facing a historic drought. We're expecting next week will be the National Defense Authorization Act. We've got a number of amendments and pieces of legislation teed up to address the needs of our veterans and our military families. We're working on a bipartisan basis to do that work. We also have a number of hearings around immigration, including a shadow hearing related to DACA. This, of course, is the anniversary of DACA, and we'll be talking about immigrant rights this week. And in addition to that, the Epstein investigation continues in Congress this week. A very important witness will appear who is one of the men who is named in the files as being accused of potential crimes. So there is so much going on in DC, but it's been a joyful week to be home in New Mexico and in Chicago. I went to the Obama Center opening, as you all know, and such an important reminder of hope and opportunity, and that we can't just get mired down in the grind of this endless insanity of this administration and this Congress, but we have to continue to hew that stone of hope. And so I'm excited to get back to DC and keep doing the people's work. So I will see you guys on the other side, and I am sending you so much love on this Monday afternoon. Bye everyone.